Okay, so what do we know about algorithms? They suck dick, right? Okay, now that that's out of the way, I want to point you to a date. I know, no dates. I know dates. I know. But let's take a look at 2019, okay? What happened? Well, it looks to me that basically the entire year, this thing just got the living piss shorted out of it. COVID. We all know. Then what happened in, about August or so? I'd say, let's just make it easy. August 20th. We saw a 1% day, but it marked, the start of something great. A bit nice little run up until mid-October, at which point we consolidate, and then we get shorted down to piss until about February or so. Have a nice little run, shorted to piss down to April. What happens in April at the very beginning? Go tits up. Even out, consolidate, boom, into the year. But when did this start? That's the question. Well, if you look at the graph and you go to the daily, it started on the 21st, which if you take away leap year, because there's no leap year this year, it would have been the 20th last year if it had not been for leap year. So if you see this has we had a 9.11% gain a year ago tomorrow, but it was the start of the bull run that led to all this shit. The whole thing. We're coming up on the year's anniversary of the beginning of the bull, like the true bull run. Because if you look what happened before this period of time. Consolidated for a long ass time till about the beginning of April. Wait, what? The beginning of April? Well, that's 2012. Jesus, I went too far. So the beginning of April? Wait, I thought we just saw that happen in another year. What year was that? 2014 even, at the beginning of April, has a run. Beginning of 2015 of April has a run. Basically the beginning of April this time has not a good run, but then it runs up after. It's apparent when you look at the trends that there's an algorithm controlling, or in part controlling, because algorithms are self-managed. Some are they have human oversight for management purposes and adjustment purposes, obviously, but if you don't have any tools left to adjust and the algorithm is just running its course, I have a prediction for tomorrow. I know you're not supposed to do this, but again, we got to be jacked because this shit's been boring to watch. There's nothing going on because it's just HFT algo trading. That's why you see the gaps in the intraday. There's nothing left. There's no liquidity. So what are they doing? Well, if I had to guess, last year, the same day, last year on August 21st, which if it wasn't for leap year would have been August 20th, marked the start of the bull run for the big squeeze, so to speak, before they halted, buying right here. But anyways, it's the start of it. So algorithms work based off of cycles, right? Time cycles. So if you're an algorithm and you don't give a shit about human emotion, you don't give a shit about how many apes have been holding, how many hedge funds are shorting, how big the repo market is, you don't care about shit, and they can't, properly adjust or something, what's to stop this from doing the exact same thing starting tomorrow that it did last year? And what's to stop it from not giving a shit about anything else because it's emotionless? And what if this explains the repo market demand? They knew this was coming, so they had to save up all this money, and that's how they're going to ease, by giving us our money. This is 100% speculation. I am retarded. Please remember this. But I am jacked for tomorrow, and that is why. Now, please, for the love of God, do not go and YOLO your life savings into options tomorrow because I said this. This is not financial advice from any reason. This is like some idiot on the internet telling you something that could absolutely be incorrect. But do I think there's a chance that I'm correct about this? I've looked at this a lot. I've been studying this a lot, like multi-year. And yes, I do. I really, really do. Now, am I saying we're going to see like a 400% day tomorrow? No. I'm thinking based on the data that we may see a 12 to 15% run, maybe. Or, we may just see the same shit we've been seeing every day. Gappity, gappity, gap. Gappity, gappity, gap. Short, short, short. Gappity, gappity, gap. Every day. So, oh my God, are we green? No, we're not green. Shit. Stupid weeble. Oh man, my freaking heart skipped a beat for a second. Anyways, so I fully expect this to go, a slight push, maybe back up to where we were a couple hours ago. But again, there's nothing left. We've destroyed the shit out of the liquidity of this market. So if the repo is a way for them to store money until they're ready to pay this shit out, that's great. Is that a conspiracy? Is that a dumb, like even thought? Probably. But what I'm saying is that as far as tomorrow is concerned, oh shit, George W. Yeah, I mean, I'm jacked because, again, it's the 1 year anniversary. It's the end of Moon Jam, too. Maybe that's it's like reverse psychology. The end of Moon Jam is when we start mooning because that was the very same day last year that this entire journey began. So tomorrow marks the 1 year anniversary of the GameStop bull run. That's the point of this video. I probably should have said it at the first so you don't have to watch this retarded ass video. So again, I apologize. And if it doesn't happen, shit, I'll admit it now. I was wrong. But if it does happen, I guess I was right. We'll see which one it is. It's probably the first thing I said though.